Good evening, beautiful ladies, wonderful gentlemen. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. However, you are viewing this broadcast, it's a pleasure to be with you. Long time no hear, or should I say, long time you not hear from me because I never hear from you. I never hear from you. You hear from me. So long time since I've been here. Maybe what, like a week now, 2 weeks? I don't know. Who knows? I'll be back with a new one, a good one, exclusive. With this AI, this artificial intelligence, I'm starting to really think like it's starting to like read all trajectories. Like it's reading every sign of me. It's like reading my pulses. It's reading my neurons. It's like reading everything that makes of me. Because it seems as if it's like reading my mind. And so, I was, about to pick up my phone. So I pick up my phone. I go to the little guide and not YouTube, but I just go to my little guide and Nas pops up. And so I check out the video. But the reason why I go through all that AI is because I was thinking, I had a conversation the day before in the park with a young lady because I'm always talking about various things, folks. And one of my questions was, I posted a little short and I was talking about Eve and Adam, those two characters in this book that they call the Bible. See, I say it in that way so that people can just look at it for what it is, like a movie. It's like a Harry Potter. It's like a book. It's like a Dr. Seuss. It's a book. It's like a Umar Johnson book. It's a book. Okay, so, but no matter what, with people and their characters. And so I was talking about the characters in the book. And I said, in life, there's a first to do everything. There was a first person who was able to make a fire. Who was that first person? The first person to dive into water, and swim. The first person to swim across the river. The first person to drive. The first person to fly the airplane, And so it's like they can talk about the first person, the brothers, the Wright brothers, being the first to fly the plane. But who was the first to cheat? And so that was a question I was having in the park. Who was the first to cheat? And that was a conversation that we was having. The next thing you know, the next day I look at my phone and it's all about black magic. And nah, so I said, let me look at this video. And so I checked the video out, and I've been watching it today, and I've just been scrolling. So you know what? I think this is a nice little topic to talk about because I've been talking about this forever. I've been talking about this for a long time, and now Nas is dropping a song. And I would like to know: is it a fad? Is it something to talk about, or is this black magic, witchcraft, really something that we need to really start engaging the conversation And so that's where we at right now. He talk about hexes. He talk about people putting hexes on a complete switcheroo. A complete switcheroo in the hip hop world. And so we're gonna analyze the Nas Black Magic and relate it to the world that we're living in right now because that's what it is. And it's important for us to really have this conversation because if we want to make a change for the better, we have to identify what's really are the issues and the problems of the world today, and it's this black magic spell that we have, and it's kind of deep black magic because with hip hop is a lot of metaphors and similes and things and the way we transform words. Black magic. I had wrote something years ago. I said, the black in all races has been hypnotized and mesmerized and butt wise and 40 times and no job and live lives, stay high, kill instincts, do or die. But I said the black in all instincts, the black in all races, the black in all races, black magic. Okay, the black magic has cast a spell on all races. And hip hop is where it's at. And what is hip hop? Hip hop is good and hip hop is bad. Hip hop is beautiful and hip hop is horrific. What is hip hop? Hip hop is dead. And that's the spell now because everybody's all hip hop and body rocking. And what are they hip hopping to? I think now it's gonna break it down in the song because hip hop ain't all about that. What they rocking to right now, that black magic spell. Us drop it like it's hot, shake your booty to it pop. You know what I'm saying? That black magic spell. Oh, to be black is beautiful. But as is a beautiful side to it, there's a horrific side to it as well. And the black magic spell is something that we're going to talk about, folks. So you have a conversation with Icy Dawn. You don't know how it's going to flow. That's why you got to stick from the beginning to the end to see how it goes. You know, because the way I flow like dough. I make it rain, folks. When I say I make it rain, you got to stick with it for you to be able to catch this wave. You got to know how this flow is going. Don't think you know what I'm going to say. Don't think you know how I'm gonna deliver this message because I'm not delivering the message. I'm just a messenger. I'm not making the message up. I'm just I apologize. I'm just delivering it. I'm not making it up. I'm just delivering it. I'm just a messenger. So as it comes out, it's going to come out like it's going to be like flour in the bowl, and it's going to be like the water in the bowl. It's going to be like the egg you drop in the bowl. You know what I'm saying? If you throw the milk in the bowl, the sugar, and it's all just sitting in the flour, it's just sitting there. But until you start mixing it up and mixing it up and mixing it up and getting deep into the mix, then you will have your dough. And then you take your dough and the mix and your batter, and take the batter and you put into the oven. Next thing you know, all that shit that was just sitting there looking like a big clump of poop becomes this beautiful cake. That's why you got to stay to the end, folks, because I got the cake. Black magic, the spell of black magic. When Nas said hip hop is dead, he was talking about the beautiful side of hip hop. Because right now we underneath the spell of hip hop. The spell of hip hop. The spell of hip hop is something that we must talk about because we've been underneath a spell for hundreds of years. But the spell of hip hop is to keep us in the spell. See, the spell of hip hop is to keep us underneath that spell. And I hope you get what I'm saying because hip hop is beautiful, hip hop is bad. Hip hop is beautiful, hip hop is ugly. The ugly side of hip hop is trying to keep us in the spell of stagnation. So when Nas said hip hop was dead, it's the catapulting of hip hop to the next level, where hip hop is making it just making love to the people, not fucking the people over. Because that's what's happening right now with hip hop. It's just lustful, it's dirty, it's filthy. It's like a maxi pad on your first day. That's what hip hop is right now. Hip hop is a filthy maxi pad where our women is leading the filth. Out the top 5 hip hop female rappers, because we going to Black Magic, baby. Out the top 5 female hip hop rappers, you gotta ask yourself and say, which one's delivering a message that's not filthy like a maxi pad? Who's delivering the message message that's not filthy like a maxi pad. Black magic, baby. So I would like, when they took Nas and they start. You have professors at Harvard using Nas music as ways to educate their students. Well, that's why I said I'm gonna break down the Nas song "Black Magic" because when being the creative mind as he is, to be a poet, you say things, you're laying these words down, and the direction that you was going with it don't necessarily mean that the people got that direction. Although the way you wrote the song and delivered the song, it was that direction, but people probably went and turned around and went in a whole different direction. And it's so beautiful the way that when you write, when we write music, when we write words, how it goes. You never know what they were saying. So I'm going to do my personal analytics of this Nas Black Magic song because I know he's going a lot of ways. He's a roller coaster ride with this song. You know, he, a lot of times these songs stems from when they be in a club, a strip club, a nightclub, or a certain situation, and it makes them start writing. I remember one time I was on the train and I was just looking at the women on the train, and I looked at the little girl that was on the train, and I said, "Look how innocent she is." You know what I'm saying? And the way the sun was just shining, I said, "Look at the innocent girl." And so we gotta know what drove a person to take the pen, take the paper, and put the words together. So what was this black magic really about? We would never know unless Nas breaks it down. But I'm going to give my personal assumption of where he's going with this shit. Because when I listened to Nas for years, Nas be he's saying something and it sounds like one thing, but then he's putting it another way because he don't want to sound too educated. He don't want to sound like he's dropping knowledge. Also, he's not like he's the most intelligent person on the planet. So he's saying things and with the hoodness in him. So it comes out in the way that you got to really be in the hip hop itself for you to get it. Black magic, black magic. Let's pull it up, folks. Black magic. Thank you for joining in. Like I said, this is a different side. We're going to break down black magic because I put many videos up about Jezebels. I put many. I did that live on that CG chick. That CG chick, Cynthia. I haven't said her name in months. But I did those lives on her. The Jezebel spirit, the Jezebel nature. Because black magic, what makes the Jezebel nature is the black magic, the spell casting. This black magic. Like I say, black magic. Don't look at black magic and just think that we talk about negative demons and shit. Black magic is just how like women teach their girls. You don't need no man. Be independent. That's black magic. Let's go there, folks. I'm not here to take no stripes off nobody. I'm not here to take away nobody's stars. I'm not here to strip you from your strength. I'm here to power boost us so that we can understand that it's for us to really make this world a better place. And we have to understand that the black magic is where we are right now in the world. The black in all races has been hypnotized. The world is hypnotized and mesmerized with black magic. Let's go to Nas. Let's see how Nas is breaking it down. Now, I'm not going to play the thing all the way through. I'm going to be cutting, stopping, stopping. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to hear the Nas words word for word, go to the video, watch it, keep giving the views. Watch it over and over and over. But right here, we're going to do a little breakdown. Okay? Because I don't know why this song really is screaming to me. So I do the video. Shout out to the Leos. This is Leo season, right? It's been over a month since I went to court with that Leo that they call Umar Johnson. That Leo that they call Umar Johnson, I believe today is that dude's birthday, right? And I'm hoping that he's getting some birthday money up so he can pay me. So shout out to August 21st, because hopefully he can get up that money so he can give me that bread that I need, because we're going to really start doing some big things this season. We've been working hard, folks. That's why you don't hear and see from me. We've been working hard. Shout out to Leos. It's August. Today is August 21st. It was over a month and 10 days ago that I went to court because this witch, warlock, was trying to cast spells. He was trying to cast spells in the courtroom with this black magic. Black magic, folks. Yeah, you know, you're not going to escape, bruh. I know this about Nas, but I always could throw you in. Today's your birthday, so yo, why not? You put a picture of Drake up there with his little pink homo shit in his ear, in his hair, his little barrettes and stuff like that. Yo, folks, like I said, this black magic is real. The black magic is real. The most important human beings that they needed for this to really, the spell casting to work, was the black folks to really conform and get with the ball game and say, hey, we wearing nail polish, we putting the little barrettes in our ears, we gonna put the dresses on too. We're gonna get all the tats and everything. We're gonna put the skulls on us as well. We're gonna infest our bodies just the same as you, and now we down. And that's what happened. And that's the black magic spell that's needed. Because once they can get people like Drake and people like Rihanna and people like Beyonce, Michael Jackson, and all these folks to go out there and make this music and do the things that they need and be the images that they need, that was the black magic spells that they needed for the cast amongst the masses of people. How do you cast the spell amongst the masses of people? That's what it was all about. And that's what's happening. You know what I'm saying? You have people who's figuring it out. And that's what I'm saying. Is this trending now to be a spellcaster? To get into this black magic shit. This mystic, deep, dark waters. Where we at with it, folks? Black magic. Official video by Nas. He's on fire right now. Why is he on fire right now? Why is he able to put out so much music? Why is he in such a zone like this? Because it takes the right people to be on your team. Once you get away from all the nonsense, the bull crap, and you take your craft, you take it that much more serious, and you allow yourself to expand, you allow yourself to broaden, you allow yourself to grow, it don't matter how old you are, but you'll be able to do and be the person that you was created to be. And right now, Nas is on a whole nother level when it comes to this wordplay. He's on a whole nother level. He's really in his feelings And it's like, even it's so crazy because this is the time when you leaving. He's like, yo, I'm about to leave the music thing alone. But I guess Hit Boy said, nah, I'm the piece that you needed. I'm the music. I'm the musician that you needed to really be that hip hop artist that you are. Yeah, those beats that you had back in the days, those some hot tracks, but those wasn't the fire tracks. Those wasn't the tracks that was really going to bring and get the real the poet out of you. These were those tracks made you, but I got the tracks that's going to help you deliver the message that you have to deliver. And that's what's happening right now. There's no disrespect to none of the people who made the old school tracks, because I fell in love with those old school tracks. So you know what I'm saying? That's the music that made Nas and made us be those music seekers to hear what he got to say, to say, yo, he's the greatest. But right now he's proving it because you can just feel it in his music. You can feel it in his flow. You can feel his delivery, that he's in a different type of apex. And I'm just happy that we still got him, and he's shining. So we're gonna listen to Black Magic, folks, and see how we do it. It's a Queen's thing, baby. It's a Queen's thing. Okay, so what am I doing here? What's going on here? Oh shit, I got press about shit. All right. And like you said, I gotta emphasize, I ain't down with that mystic stuff. In other words, I've been around it, I've seen it, I know what it is, I know it exists. I know a lot of people who do. I know a lot of people who's in that shit. But I ain't down with it. I might have dibble dabble, but I ain't down with it. That's what he's saying. I ain't down with that shit. Shout out to Nas for that.
Magic voodoo power, cancer spells up on the kids. Yes, I'm kinda crazy since you niggas talk with better shit. Magic voodoo power, cancer spells up on the kids. Yes, I'm kinda crazy since you niggas talk with better shit. Magic voodoo power, cancer spells up on the kids. Yes, I'm kinda crazy since you niggas talk with better shit. Magic voodoo power, cancer spells up on the kids. Yes, I'm kinda crazy since you niggas talk with better shit.
Now, what is he saying? Black magic. I was gonna write the words down, but I was
I'm
sleeping.
kinda crazy since you niggas talk with cancer spells up on the kids. Yes, I'm kinda crazy since you niggas talk with better shit. Magic voodoo power, cancer spells up on the kids. Yes, I'm kinda.
Black magic voodoo power cast a spell on trees. Am I saying that shit correctly? Black magic voodoo power casts a spell on trees. Can you imagine that you have voodoo doctors, witch doctors cast a spell on marijuana? Like, what the hell? To bring addiction, a super addiction where, like they said, it's gonna be like 80. Marijuana is 80 billion, $100 billion industry right now. Let me make sure he said that.
Kinda crazy since you niggas talk with better cancer spells up on the kids. Yes, magic voodoo power, cancer spells up on the kids. Yes, I'm kinda crazy since you niggas talk with better shit. Magic voodoo power, cancer spells up on the kids. Yes, I'm kinda crazy since you niggas talk with better shit. Magic voodoo power, cancer spells up on the kids. Yes, I'm kinda crazy since you niggas talk with better shit. Magic voodoo power, cancer spells up on the kids. Yes, I'm kinda crazy since you niggas talk with better shit.
She having nightmares sleeping next to me, waking up unexpectedly. Maybe.
Like I say, Nas, we not going to just rock out like this a fucking party home for people. We reviewing the words, or we studying these words. Did this man say black magic, voodoo power, cast a spell on trees? The fuck make you say something like that? If that's his words, what make you say something like that? Like I say, folks, you gotta understand where we at with it. This black magic, this spell casting, this witch shit, This is real. It's about being in control. It's about having the power. And it's so simple now. It's like it's goofy. Like you gotta understand, it's goofy. So when you talk about little demons, like yo, I want to be rich. Can you cast a spell so that brings addiction? Have everybody addicted to this marijuana? Because I mean, like, look at this shit. Let me help. Look at this shit. Let me show you some shit. Okay. Let me cam up so you can get. Like I said, this is when y'all with me. Don't think it's the goofy. I'm bringing the heat. Hope this is being recorded. All right. Let me cam up for 2 seconds. All right. Let me take you going. Peace on now for a second. All right. Cast a spell on trees. Okay, look. Backwards. I'm Bart. I'm Bart Simpson. What that say? I don't even know. My vision is really bad right now. All natural leaf wrapper. Okay. See, spell casting. How is apple fritters? Okay, folks. Spell casting. This is the packaging. Look at the amount of money that they spending on packaging to put your bud in shit. Okay. Back in the days, you see, I'm showing you. See, Welch's great fruit snacks, and then you see this. You know what I'm saying? Back in the days, when you got your bud, when you get your weed, you got in a little clear bag, and so you can look at, you can see the shit. Then they started making the different colors. You had the red bags, your green bags, your blue bags, your black bags. The black bags look kind of hot, but you can't see shit in the black bag. You know what I'm saying? You can't see nothing, but you know that's a exotic bag. That shit black. But it was all about the packaging. And now they like casting spells on trees using the packaging. 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 Maybe I'm bugging out, but like I say, this is deep. I want y'all to stay focused because I'm freestyling. I don't know where I'm going with this stuff.
Maybe somebody hexing me, questioning. Blessings on me, protect me from.
You niggas talk with that magic voodoo power, casting spells up on these kids. Yes, I'm kinda crazy since you niggas talk with that shit.
She having nightmares sleeping next to me, waking up unexpectedly. Maybe somebody hexing me, questioning. Blessings on me, protect me from weaponry. Hoping she gon' have the same success and she don't let them in. I meant to set the alarm, she dreamt of all the whips. High speed chase, turned the TV on, I saw that shit. Dream she saw me.
So he starts it off talking about some chick is spending time with him, and it's not even in bed, you know, to give him sex, but it's just in bed just making sure that, you know, these women are not casting those spells and putting hexes on him and shit like that. You know, like, okay, old boy got married. You know what I'm saying? He got married to Khalees. And there's no telling what type of number she done did to him. We know there's something wrong with Khalees. She's running around town with Bill Murray. There's nothing straight with her. There's nothing okay with her. There's no woman on the planet that can convince me to say, oh, she found love. She found love. So it's definitely something queer in her head. You got your one thing, men and women. But I'm talking to my dudes right now. You gotta watch who you lay down with. You gotta be careful who you sleeping with, because you don't know how many spirits she done embraced. When a man sleeps with a woman, when he inserts his thing in the woman, she's embracing his demons. She's embracing his energy, same as he. But we talk about, we talk about the flip side. So for one, a female to, especially you guys who love going out in strip clubs and trying to bag these bad dots, you gotta be careful because you don't know what type of energy she's carrying on her. You don't know what type of energy she has on her that you now got on you, and you embracing these spirits, man. You gotta be careful. So all these sad because all these hip hop artists, all these rich dudes, they just see, oh, she got fatty, she got fat, oh, she look good, and laying with her, laying with her, laying with her, but you laying with all these women demons. This is a spirit world we live in, yo. And yo, look, folks, everybody who's saying, yeah, well, AI is the way we going now. AI is if you talking AI and you saying, oh, well, artificial intelligence is okay, but then you can't talk the spirit shit. Shut the fuck up. It's okay to talk artificial intelligence, but something that we all speak on. We don't know each other from holes and walls, but we all speak on the same shit. We all be feeling the same thing, but we scared to talk about it. And if you ain't ready to have that conversation, but you ready to let AI take over the goddamn planet, go kill yourself. This is a spiritual world we live in. This ain't no artificial world we live in. We make the world artificial because the spirit that we live in is artificial. That's why it's trying to make everything artificial. It's trying to make things the fake, so it can have the reality over it. It could be the number one over everything because it's making the world artificial. That's what spells. That's what this world. That's what this whole magic, black magic shit is. It's to make everything fake. Yo, folks, to have a conversation, to have a real good conversation, to have a nice, good roller coaster ride conversation, emotional conversation that once you calm your ass down and you take time out to listen to me, you be like, wow, that was some deep shit. But beautiful women, beautiful ladies, Satan's that negative being job is to make everything fake. So if you look in the mirror and you see anything fake on you, the devil has control of that part of you. So if you see your hair is fake, the devil has control of what is the hair, whatever the hair is connected to, the devil controls all of that. So if the hair is connected to the head and the head holds the brain, the devil's in control of that. If you have fake eyes on eyelashes on your eyes, the devil's in control of that. So you see things in a fake way. You think things in a fictitious fake way. You absorb things because the devil's job is to make everything fake, unnatural. So I'm gonna say this again. If you are a person who has cell phone in hand, if you're a person who's saying, well, you got to get with the game plan, you got to get the program. If you're a person who says, well, I got to have my debit card, I have to have my credit card, I got to get my credit up. If you're a person who believes in all this artificial intelligence that's coming down the road, if you're a person who believes in all this shit, and yet you're a person who cannot take the time out to see that this fake world is real, you, my friend, you, my friend, have the devil in control of you. I need you to get that. Fake hair on your head, He controls your mind. Fake eyes, eyelashes, fakeness around your eyes. You see things. He controls your eyes. Okay. Anything else that you continue to do fake, he controls that. So once you start putting the fake titties and fake ass, now he controls your lust because that's what you're doing it for. And you men, you gotta be careful from all those fake women because the devil's in control of her. And I don't care if you get mad because you got a weave in your head. Oh, now you talk about females who got weaves done. Yo, you talk about the women who got weaves done. Or you saying that we controlled by the devil done? Yes, I did. I said that. I didn't. I'm gonna say it again. If you a person who wear fake hair because the devil's of chaos and he's of confusion and fakeness and taking away natural. Well, I'm trying to get the word out, but I can't get it. But the natural elements of life, his job is to take away the nature, take away nature. Can you imagine nature is just all gone? Not just the natural elements of life, but to take away nature, take away the nurture, because to nurture is all part of nature. So to have women not even nurturing no more, not being natural, and to bring you to become unnatural, that's his job. So if you wear things and it's on covering your eyes, it's covering your head, and it's not natural, the devil has control of that part of your body. This is master teaching right here. I hope that you just get it. And all the gold earrings, the big doofy earrings that was in your ears and shit like that, had the control of your ears. You wasn't able to hear it properly. That's why so many arguments was taking place. This shit is crazy. But you gotta understand and realize where we at with it. So when we talk about black magic, we gotta understand that black magic is the ultimate level of casting the spells so that the fake world can continue to live on. Let's hear what Nas got to say about it. Slew, what do you do? How you do? Everything's good, bro. Everything's good. You know, everything's good. That's all I can say. And even if it's not all good, everything's good. Slew, how you do, man? What's good with you? I don't know if you got family and shit like that, but you know how everybody. We about to put this Nas Black Magic on. I'm gonna go to the top. This is start all over, so we can break down these words. All right, let's do this.
Be bleeding like a true blood was cornered in. Let's turn the
I gotta emphasize, I ain't down with that mystic shit.
Power casting spells up on the kids. Yes, I'm kinda crazy since you niggas talking baby shit. Black magic voodoo power.
You said black magic voodoo power cast a spell on trees. And like I said, yo, like I say, I'm gonna cam up real quick. Play this as I go.
Kinda crazy since you niggas talking baby shit. Black magic voodoo power casting spells up on the kids. Yes, I'm kinda crazy since you niggas talking baby shit. Black magic voodoo power casting spells up on the kids. Yes, I'm kinda crazy since you niggas talking baby shit.
She having nightmares sleeping next to me, waking up unexpectedly. Maybe somebody hexing me, questioning. Blessings on me, protect me from weaponry. Hoping she gon' have the same success and she don't let them in. I meant to set the alarm, she dreamt up all the whips. High speed chase, turned the TV on, I saw that shit. Dream she saw me bleeding like a true blood was cornered in. Then it's crazy that I really woke up and bought them whips. Tapped her on the shoulder, don't believe it. Superstitious thesis, cause I'm amongst the demons. Cross on me, first time I got tatted. These cars I was handed, I'm accessing the damage like the whole Jackson 5 bands and how.
Yo, Nas, he said, yo, you gotta understand the wordplay. He's mentioned the word demon, then he went to the word tatted. First time he got tatted. Oh, let me tell you something about me and tattoos. I don't have no tats. I always, since a child, when I looked at white people with tats, I always thought that that was demonic. I thought that the ink was demonic. I thought that getting the tats and tattoos was demonic. Hey, whoever got tats, that's what you do. I don't give a fuck. But that's the way I felt. I'm sorry. If you got your tat, it is what it is. I don't care if it say your baby name on it. I don't give a fuck. But the way I felt as a child, no one taught me this. There's no one was saying, hey, this, that, this is just the way I saw it and felt. The spiritual side of me said this. That's why I don't have no tats. And then the people say, oh, this is part of our culture. No, 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 no. You don't know what that ink is. If you ain't making that ink from scratch, don't say it's part of our culture. Ooh, if we ain't making that ink from scratch, like Nana made some pie. If we not making that shit from scratch, like Nana make that cake. If we not making that shit from scratch, like Nana make them brownies. If we not making that shit from scratch, that like Nana make them cookies. Need I say more? We make that ink. I'm gonna go back to that spirit world. Ooh, because we in the spirit world. And they say, I remember my boy's his grandmother, she always say, by the blood of Jesus. The blood of Jesus. It was so fun. The blood of Jesus, whenever he did something wrong. So we don't know if that blood, I mean that ink is the blood of Satan. Sorry for all you folks who got the tats. And so now once you get that tat, sorry for all you folks who got dolphins on you and got eyes on you and all sorts of fucking whatever you got tatted on your goddamn body. I always felt that that was the devil blood. Oh, Don, you crazy. So I be crazy. So, see, sometimes being crazy saves you from the stupid shit. Certain level of fear protects you from the stupid shit. So, years later, because that's how I felt when I was a kid, years later, a pastor ministered that same word. I don't know the nigga. Never met the nigga in my life. But the nigga said the same thing I said. Now I could have said brother. I said nigga 3 times. I could have said brother, brother. But yo, this nigga said the same shit I said. That was spooky. Like, yo, you serious? He preached on it. And he preached on it faithfully. And so when Nas said what he said, then he went and said tats. I'm gonna go back to it. It made me think like he has an eye open and ear open, and he got that same knowledge. And you just have to accept your wrongdoings. You have to accept your ignorance. You have to accept the nigger in you. And a lot of people can't accept that. Like, damn, and I ain't talking about accept it and allow it to be. I ain't talking about that. That's that retard shit. I'm talking about, yo, acknowledging, like, damn, I was stupid. Damn, I did play myself. Damn, I hurt bad from the mistakes I did. I apologize. That's my mistake. Forgive me. I rebuke. See all those words? I rebuke these demons. That's you have to be able to do that for you to really climb up and step to the next level. Not sugarcoat and cover it up and say, oh, it is what it is. So let's go back to those words. So like I said, this is the breakdown review. And this ain't on no little bum level. This is on a spiritual high level. This song right here, when I heard it touched me differently because, like I said, I keep throwing little Jezebel videos up there. I keep talking about the spirit world that we're dealing with, that we're facing. And your boy Nas is spitting the shit. Is it just a fad? Is it something that the world is talking about? So, hey, I'm gonna make some money, talk about it too? Or is it just that real shit? Because because I done came across a lot of little demons. Demons. Ooh-wee! That actually is a hot picture right there. That black shit in the background is dope.
I slide out, super squeaky, always keep my sneakers clean. Back home, late night, iPhone on D&D. Suspicious thesis, bullshit. Trip, she saw me bleeding like a true blood was cornered in. Then it's crazy that I really woke up and bought them whips. Tapped her on the shoulder, don't believe it. Superstitious thesis, cause I'm amongst the demons. Cross on me, first time I got tatted. These cars I was handed, I'm accessing the damage like the whole Jackson 5 bands and how I
Access the damage. Like I say, folks, these are the cards I was handed. You know, the ghetto life, you know, you do these ghetto things. I'm assessing myself. I'm looking at everything like, damn, you know, I'm assessing myself. He just assessing. He's assessing the situation. He realizing it, facing it. And that's why he's becoming even more creative. That's why because he's getting out that dark eggshell. He's growing. His wings are on.
Slide out, super squeaky, always keep my sneakers clean. Back home, late night, iPhone on D&D. Shorty sleeping next to me, and it's not even sexually. I think she might be scared, she hope nobody put a hex on me. Black magic undefeated. Black magic undefeated. Nasty bitch, bad as fuck, don't ever try to play with me. And I got that trait in me to give your ass the vacancy. Never got a wedding ring, the life that she engaged to. Change cars, nightlife, that's what she a slave to. Now it's time to feed her, eat it up like every day. Evil in the atmosphere, let's hit it with the sage. Black magic.
The wordplay. We're gonna go back. Like I say, today was the first time I listened to the song. I don't know how long it's been out. I'm not in the world. But when something I hear and it resonates and it touches me, I gotta speak on it. Or I want to speak on it. And if I do speak on it, I'm hoping that you hear me. Let's hear what he just said again. Let's hear this verse again. She look like Stacey Dash right there. Is that Stacey Dash with the wig on? It look like Stacey Dash. It's young though. That can't be Stacey.
Back home, late. Don't believe it. Chase turned the TV on, I saw that shit. Trip, she saw me bleeding like a true blood was cornered in. And it's crazy that I really woke up and bought them whips. Tapped her on the shoulder, don't believe it. Superstitious thesis, cause I'm amongst the demons. Cross on me, first time I got tatted. These cars I was handed, I'm accessing the damage like the whole Jackson 5 bands and how I slide out. Super squeaky, always keep my sneakers clean. Back home, late night, iPhone on D&D. Shorty sleeping next to me and it's not even sexually. I think she might be scared, she hope nobody put a hex on me. Black magic undefeated. Black magic undefeated. Nasty bitch, bad as fuck, don't ever try to play with me. And I got that trait in me to give your ass the vacancy. Never got a wedding ring to...
See, that's one thing, fellas. You have to be able to leave a chick ASAP. Don't be caught up with that one thing that they know they have power over you with. And that's that coochie, that milkshake. That's the key that the devil can keep you with. He can keep you locked in the house just with that one key. And we talk about locked in the position where you don't grow to be the flower that you're supposed to be. This goes both ways, men and women. I'm just a man talking manly right now because as the men, if we can wake up and rise up and grow and do the right thing, then that's our job. And now we show the women. Because the corruption is to corrupt the woman. Once you corrupt the woman, then you can corrupt the seed, and you have corrupted seeds. And the only one that can save the corruption is the man. Oh, I ain't I'm gonna say it again. The job is to corrupt the woman, to corrupt the seed. Because once you can corrupt the woman, then you can corrupt her womb. Now she produces a bunch of corrupted seeds, and now you have corrupted children. And the only human being that can stop that is the man. The man's job is to stop the evil corruption. The man's job is to stop the evil corruption. He has to stop the corruption that takes place with the womb carrier, the person that brings in the children. He has to protect that. And that's why it's so important to protect the king. So any woman who's not protecting the king is protecting the demon, because you're being used, because you probably look in the mirror and you see fake eyes, fake hair, fake nails. That means you're being used to keep the fake corruption going. This is deep, folks. Get it. It's so deep. This is like ABC 1, 2, 3. That's how deep it is. Many folks got left back because they couldn't do ABC 1, 2, 3. It's deep, folks. But technically, it's just ABC 1, 2, 3. ABC 1, 2, 3.
Like that she engaged you. Change cars, night. Nasty bitch, bad as fuck, don't ever try to play with me. And I got that trait in me to give your ass a vacancy. Never got a wedding ring, the life that she engaged you. Change cars, night life, that's what she a slave to. Now it's time to feed her, eat it up like every day. Evil in the atmosphere, let's hit it with the sage. Black magic,
Voodoo power, cast a spell upon this kid. Yes, I'm kinda crazy since you niggas talk the baby shit.
black magic,
Voodoo power, cast a spell
walking
upon this kid.
skyscrapers,
Yes, I'm kinda
walking,
crazy since
yeah.
you niggas talk the baby shit.
No good deed goes unpunished. It's the bummiest, dumbest life got.
Is he saying cast a spell on dreams, cast a spell on trees? What is he saying? But it's all good. It don't matter.
Bad luck in abundance. Look how happy these lanes be whenever lies get slung at the God. Why they so angry like they wishing they could just run with anything when it come to now? That desperation it shows. Devil is inside of you. Black smoke, black magic on your back is riding you. If I was you, I would watch who I give my power to. I don't make no coward moves. My solutions, fuck ton of positive is what I'm producing. Thought patterns convoluted. Your witchcraft won't do nothing. My Jesus piece is too flooded. Rosemary's, rose Cubans, world addicted to black music. Black culture, that's black magic. It's way more than fat asses who chain bigger, who caught the fastest. New contracts, I autograph it. New haters, that's automatic. They ain't see this coming, they got hit with the new wave. Evil in the atmosphere, let's hit it with the sage. God in heaven.
We're gonna go back to that verse, because that verse was straight murder. For all you folks who might be an atheist out there, those folks who might be anything outside a person who believes in what that man just spit in that verse right there. That verse right there was dope. We're gonna go back to that verse. Yo, I'm trying to tell you folks, when you know what you know and you feel it and you know it, it is what it is. And I never met Nas, although I suppose I met Nas at one of his hip hop summits. It got canceled. I knew that's when I knew some magic black. That's why I knew some black magic was going on, because we had to meet. It was supposed to be me, LL, Nas. We was all gonna be at the same table together. There's no way that you're gonna be at the table with me and not hear me. I'm not just gonna sit at the table to be a guest. I'm sitting at the table to be a guest and to be the host. But if I'm sitting at the table to be a guest, even if I speak that one time, you're gonna hear me. Just that one time. And that shit got canceled. That's when I knew the demon was working. But yeah, we were supposed to met up, and this is some real shit right here. Before we too old, we gotta connect, because these minds have to come together so these people, we can do the right thing. It's not about just getting as much money as you can. It's about doing what you can do with the time that you have left. And people say, well, you need money to do things. You need people to do things. And if the people need money to do things, and they are also caught up in the devil's spell. This man, Umar Johnson, went to court for unpaid wages and lost, and no telling how much you're gonna have to pay for unpaid wages. And if he would have did everything right, he would have got labor from me that would have been me just spiritually doing what I felt was right to do. Not free labor, because I was in no position to do shit for free, but he would have got labor from me that was been needed, that school would have been open by now, folks. But someone cast a spell on him because he had witches on his team. He had witches part of his camp. He had witches. And they made him think differently. Because he already had his own demons. And the witches just had to conjure the demons out of him. And that's why he lost. I don't know what made me go to Umar, but I was trying to get somewhere else. But Umar, you always going to stay in the picture. As we keep developing this little Kodak, we're going to keep shaking, and you always going to keep developing. But these witches that be around in people's circles, you got to watch them. You got to protect yourself. And the sad thing about it is that the trick was to make you think that a witch was was horrible looking. She was green and she was on the broom. No, a witch got long fake hair and fake eyelashes and fake nails, and she thinks she the shit. That's the new witch. Always in the phone. Look at who she can cast a spell on. Ladies, let's not have songs be made upon the situation. It's time for us to really start talking about the situation so we can cast these motherfucking demons up out of people. Because if we are to have a better world, we have to identify these problems. And this black magic shit is real. This last verse, Nas spit it was straight fire. And once again, for all those who might not believe that there is a God, the God of hip hop said he believed in this God that's keeping him protected from all these demons.
Heaven, please protect the G's. Got hit with the new wave, evil in the atmosphere, let's hit it with the sage. God in heaven, please protect the G's. Protect my ladies out there and the children. Protect my ladies out there and the children. God in heaven, please protect the G's. Protect my ladies out there and the children.
Yeah, I'm just looking at this female in this picture. You know what I'm saying? I'm really looking at the chick in the picture, looking like Nicki Minaj and Stacey Dash. And, she might think that she's beautiful. And I'm looking for the character. She's an actress, she's a model, she's doing her job and what she's supposed to do, she's being a character. But just that image of that female itself makes me just nervous no matter what. And I'm not here to talk about you, but I'm here just to talk to the nature inside you. And I'm hoping and I'm praying that you can talk to the nature inside you too, when you look in the mirror and you look at your hair and you think about your mind. You say, do you have control of your mind? or do the demon have control of your mind? When you look at your eyes, when you look at the color of your eyes, if those not the real color of your eyes, do you have control of your eyes, or do the demon have control of your eyes? When you look at your eyelashes, the things, the hair particles that's supposed to protect your eyelashes, your eyeballs. When you look at those eyelashes, if they are fake, then they can't do its job to protect your eyeballs from what see, what gets into it. That means the devil is controlling your eyelashes, your eyeballs, and controls your eyes. If you have anything fake amongst you, the devil is in control of that part of you. And if you have tats on your body, you automatically, in my eyes, have blood of demon. Don't necessarily mean that you fully possessed and fully, don't necessarily mean it. It means that now you must fight that much harder. Your demons. It means that you must fight that much harder because you have it injected in you. Let's go back to this last verse again. Then we're going to switch off to the UFOs because, folks, didn't I say we better start preparing? Didn't I say we better start preparing? If the masses of people don't get prepared for that invasion, I'm just gonna prepare myself to be on beast mode, like straight beast mode. Like what's that movie? Book of Eli. Beast mode. We gotta get ready, folks, because I don't know if it's aliens, government, or demons, but we gotta be prepared for whatever it is. And either one of those, we can go crazy on. If it's the government doing this shit, we can go super ham. If it's some alien shit, like yo, we got no choice but to go super ham. And if it's the spirit side, then yo, folks, yo. So we're gonna talk about the coming of the coming. After we finish talking about this black magic to keep you in a spell so that you're not ready for the coming of the coming. See how everything coincides, folks? They use the black magic, they use the spell, they use the witchcraft to keep you underneath this major dumb down shit. And so now you're dumbed down, motionless. Nas got song, talk about motion. You're motionless, you stagnant, you're not going nowhere, you procrastinated. You might still got some income coming in. See, a lot of times people think that they got income coming in, they doing things. No, nigga, you still stagnant. Remember, I ain't got no license. I went out of town 2 times in 7 days. Just to make sure I feel I have some freedom. To make sure I feel as if I have freedom. I left town. In the last 3 weeks, I left town 3 weeks straight. And to be honest, last month, every week. Damn. Yeah, every week. That's why I'm so tired today. But we are not going to be motionless. We're not going to be bringing in some kind of income and thinking that we're doing big things and motionless. We're going to get out and about. We're going to enjoy some free air. Last year at this time I got out. But earlier this year, I was locked in. motionless. We ain't gonna be motionless. I made sure I got all over the place as much as I can. But like now I said, you know what I'm saying, we're going to talk about the motion, because a lot of folks, they have hatred for themselves because they're motionless. That's what black magic is all about. Developing, building up a certain level of hate for oneself and build stagnation and procrastination. Because as long as you procrastinating and you hate yourself, you're not going to do what you're supposed to do, which is to protect that wound so that you can bring in good crops, good seeds, not corrupted seeds. So as long as you depressed and hating on the next person and you're not doing what you're supposed to do, the devil's winning. And it's corrupting more women are corrupting, and making them be fake, and have control of their bodies and control their minds and control their spirits. While you sit in the corner all frustrated, depressed because you have no motion. Because you sit back hating those folks who's moving. So that's why they have a lot of songs that spit shit like that. They need more songs to spit motion. So we're gonna hear this last verse again. And I might even go to that song Motion just because, you know what I'm saying?
I give my power to these lanes be whenever lies get slung at the guy. Why they so angry? No good deed goes unpunished. It's the bummy. Dummy's life got bad luck and abundance. Look how happy these lanes be whenever lies get slung at the guy. Why they so angry like they wishing they could just run with anything when it come to knives. That desperation it shows. Devil is inside of you. Black smoke, black magic on your back is riding you.
Damn, like I say, folks, today's the first day I heard the song, so I didn't analyze it 100%. I'm just hearing the words. I'm spitting what I'm spitting, then hearing what he's saying, and it coincides. Yo, is this a fad? Is this what is this right now? Is this something that we supposed to really be talking about right now? The energy's up high, folks. This is the level we supposed to be on right now. We ain't supposed to be talking about ass, fat ass, and titties right now. We supposed to be talking about this real entity. What's really in you? What's really trying to take over you? Like you said, these lames all happy because things are being, thrown at you. At the next man, you get happy. That's some cornball shit. Those people who seek happiness and enjoyment in your engagement, in negative engagements and your entanglements, your failures or your downside, that's the devil in them. And that's because they would listen to certain levels, certain types of black magic casting spells on them. Your man got your man Nas is so he's so deep, man. Remember, he put himself on that cross, right? You can hate me now. Now he's in the circle with the candles and all that shit, with the skulls and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? On some real Illuminati worship and witchcraft type shit. You know what I'm saying? And the idiots would say, "Oh, Nas is doing it. He's in it." No, he's showing you, I'm not in this shit right here. This black magic shit.
I was you, I would watch who I give my power to. I don't make no coward moves. My solutions, fuck ton of positive is what I'm producing. Thought patterns convoluted. Your witchcraft won't do nothing. My Jesus pieces too flooded. Rosemary's, rose Cubans, world addicted to black music. Black culture, that's black magic. It's way more than fat asses who chain bigger, who caught the fastest. Jesus pieces too flooded. Rosemary's, rose Cubans, world addicted to black music. Black culture, that's black magic. It's way more than fat asses who chain big.
The world's addicted to black music, black culture. The world knows it. The demon knows it. And that's why it's using all the wrong black entertainers to put out the wrong music, to put the wrong black magic out there. Because just because the words say black magic don't necessarily mean the negative. The black magic that's out there right now is the negative side. It's the dark side, it's the evil side. Yo, this picture is so dope because, you know what I'm saying, when you got your camera and your mirrors, you get the hot angles that make shit look such illusions. I love it. I love this picture. It's a good picture.
Who caught the fastest? New magic is way more. Rosemary's, Rose Cubans, world addicted to black music. Black culture, that's black magic. It's way more than fat asses who chain bigger, who caught the fastest. New contracts, I autograph it. New haters, that's automatic. They ain't see this coming, they got hit with the new wave.
And see, like you said, they ain't see this coming. You know what I'm saying? They got hit with the new wave. I said all these words. They did not see this coming, folks. He said they did not see these lyrics coming. They thought, oh, he was gonna make another Uchi Wale Wale. No, they should know I'm about to come with this shit. I'm Nas. I'm Nasty Nas. I'm so you know they knew this shit was coming, but they didn't know you about to bring it like that. He brought it so hard, made me do a review. You understand what I'm saying? They didn't see this coming. I knew it was coming, but I'm saying it was so hard that made me do a review. This album that Nas got right now is like, it's like, yo, it's like a movement gym. It's like, it's needed. It's like morphine. It's like Aleve. It's like Midol. It's needed. This album right here is needed. This song was needed. I'm gonna let this finish out, and then I'm gonna touch this UFO shit.
Evil in the atmosphere, let's hit it with the sage. Nigga, that's black magic. It's way more than fat asses who chain bigger, who caught the fastest. New contracts, I autograph it. New haters, that's automatic. They ain't see this coming, they got hit with the new wave. Evil in the atmosphere, let's hit it with the sage.
Evil in the atmosphere. You know the chemtrails. You know chemtrails. Let's look at it like a cartoon. All right? Spreading evil. It's powders, mixtures. You know what I'm saying? You talk about black magic, you talk about magic. So you talk about witches, you talk about warlocks, you talk about voodoo, you talk about all that in one at the highest level. You talk about technology, you talk about AI, you talking about artificial, you talk about capacity of flying, you talk about capacity of spacing out, going to space, you talk about capacity going 40,000 feet deep in the ground and earth in the water. Well, I'm talking about chemtrails. And I'm talking about spreading some hate. If hate is in the atmosphere, how do you get so much hate to be in the atmosphere? If you got a building, you can make the building temperature cold, you can make the building temperature hot. You definitely got something that you put up there in the sky. So with this chemtrail shit, and with all this black magic shit, this white magic shit, or this Asian magic shit, whatever magic shit you're gonna call it, when you put it all together, my conspiracy theory is that what they was spraying in the air is hate. What they spraying in the atmosphere is hate. Didn't they say like part of chemtrails is blood? Right? See, I'm not the smart guy. I'm not the researcher guy, but didn't they say that some of the elements that they sprinkling out the sky is blood? You do your research. See what these people saying. What's in it. I think they said it was blood. So when you talk about evil in the atmosphere, because you got planes that's flying all over, and you talk about like you talk about those crop planes that be dropping fertilizer on the crops. Can you imagine? Like this is like what's the cartoon where you have Skeletor, He-Man? Yeah, like He-Man and Skeletor. Can you imagine like being Skeletor and you about to put evil in the world and you're gonna sprinkle it like fertilizer? Can you imagine like the movie Batman and the Joker is about to make everyone just happy? He's gonna make everyone happy. They all gonna have a happy face on their frowny face. And he sprinkled some shit in the atmosphere or sprinkled some chemicals in the water or evil in the atmosphere, folks, because they've been putting evil in the atmosphere. They've been putting hate and evil in the water. They've been putting hate and evil up in the clouds. It's just called chemicals. Certain chemicals can arouse you. Certain chemicals can also depress you. Certain chemicals can make you angry. Make you aggressive. I'm pretty sure there's a chemical that can stir up some type of level of hatred. So when you have people who are dealing with this dark side and get paid very well, we know what it is. What's that chick that be doing that spirit cooking or some shit like that? Like I said, I'm not the smart one. I'm not the most intelligent one. But was it Jay-Z and all them folks and Oprah, all them folks hang with some spirit cooker, the spirit chef? Stop playing, folks. Stop playing. Y'all be like, so what can we do? So what can we do? We have to first stop idolizing, supporting, fueling, feeding, and giving the strength and energy to all everything out there that's we know. Okay, that we know is unnatural, is AI, is fake. We have to leave the fake shit alone. That's number one. So men, if the women don't want to leave the fake shit alone, leave her fake ass alone. Leave her fake ass vacant right there. That's step one. So step one is the hardest part. To go to step two makes no fucking sense if step one can't be executed. So step one must be done. Stay tuned for step number two. But step one, we must eradicate all fakeness. If we can't get rid of all fakeness, let's at least get rid of 85% of the fakeness. Don't stop allowing your chicks to be fake. It starts with you, homie. Stop allowing your chick to be fake. Stop allowing her to even have a decision of fakeness. And you definitely, men, stop fueling and supporting and giving the money for the fake shit. You know how many men pay for fake hair? Don't think that women is buying the hair. Men are buying his hair. You men are buying his fucking fake hair. More men know about more, men know more about fake hair and the texture and the hair length than women. I'm a funny dude. I'm a really funny dude. Yo, men know more about fake hair than these females because you buy it. If you're not going to the store buy it, your money bought it. Let's say that fake hair in the last, let's say fake hair has made like 200, let's say fake hair has made like $500 billion. Out of that $500 billion of money that was spent on fake hair, 300 million of it came from men. Sure, he's getting money from dudes to go buy their weed. You gonna get my hair done? That used to be the shit. You gonna get my hair done? You gonna get my hair done? You gonna get my hair done? Going back to what I said at the beginning, the fake hair allows the devil to be in control of your mind. The fake eyes have allowed the devil to be in control of your eyes. The fake nails have the devil control of your hands. Eyes, head, hands. Then you put the fake lipstick on. You put the lipstick on your mouth. You put the eyeliner. Your whole face is fake. He has control of you. This that black magic. And Nas even said at the end of the song, he says, hip hop is more than fat asses and all this shit. Because that's the devil's spell. That's the devil controlling it. Because the devil don't want us to put out the real words. The devil wants the fake words to go out, not real words. Real words make men do live reviews like this. Because now I spit some real shit. All right, we're going to do a little bit more, maybe like 2 more minutes. Excuse me, sorry. 2 more minutes, and then we're going to get to this UFO.
God in heaven, please protect the G's. Protect my ladies out there and the children.
Switch to Fios Home Internet. Plans start at just $25 a month.
Look.
I am the Archbishop Don Matthew, chairman of the board of famous players everywhere. They talking about me, that's why I'm hip-hop. When they talk about the cars, I got one slick outside. When they talk about the clothes, look at me. When they talk about the bling-bling jewelry, I brought...
I want to hear this. A little something. I feel a lot of hate since I've been creating a hit. I'm feeling a lot of hate since I've been creating a hit. I gotta say what it is. It is. It's coming in. Hey. They're gonna try me, they on my body, no Illuminati. No way to describe me, no other word other than godly. I run it back to back to back to back, ain't no one beside me. I'm doing them grimy, yeah. I don't know what got inside me, yeah. Do-rag it.
All right, folks, the name of this song is, I don't even know. Don't matter what the name of the song is. Just go to it, find it, and rewind it, and rewind and rewind it. Like you said, he don't know what got inside him, but call it godly. Let's go.
A little something. I feel a lot of hate since I've been creating a hit. I'm feeling a lot of hate since I've been creating a hit. I gotta say what it is. It is. It's coming in. Hey. They're gonna try me, they on my body, no Illuminati. No way to describe me, no other word other than godly. I run it back to back to back to back, ain't no one beside me. I'm doing them grimy, yeah. I don't know what got inside me, yeah. Do-rag energy. I'm on a wave, you niggas cap. Give you the shakes like faces of death tapes. When that lady got hit on the track, I'm seeing black, so I got a black. The magic is black, magic is black. What generation don't listen to nines, don't listen to rap. Spit on my platinum plaques. They probably spit on my grave for real. I split them like Puff and Mace for real, cause I got a budget to waste for real. Hit boy on the drum and the bass. Nobody jump on the stage. RIP trouble, but niggas is acting like they want some trouble today. Let's go. I'ma say what it is, I'm the one taking the risk. Y'all creating the hate, but I be creating with hit. Ain't no way we can miss. Ain't no way we can miss. Ain't no way we can miss. Can't put a grade on my shit. That should be a shame of y'all list. I put some pain into this. I put my veins, blood, bone, soul. I put my brain into this. Y'all moving brainless. Anything to be famous. I'm a magician. You should listen. It's never the same tricks. 2020 when we did the first one.
Yo, all you people out there disrespecting hip hop, disrespect our culture because y'all hate yourselves, you hate your skin complexion, you always just want to hate on your brother, you want to put Eminem as anywhere in the top 5. You're a retard. There's no song of Eminem that no one's putting on and replaying all day long unless they had some type of real drama in their lives where they have some type of anger management problem. Oh, this is my song. And it's all about fuck my mama. Oh, this is my song. And it's all about fuck my baby mama. That's not our hip hop. F my moms, F my baby mom, that's the devil talking. And I'm gonna get the black people to ride with that because they feel that pain. No. And Nas is saying, yo, like I put my blood into this shit. Put my soul in this shit. I ain't come as a fan. I ain't just come in as a fan, but I'm in as a leading component of this shit.
Five-hour run, now the cursed one. You should listen, it's never the same tricks. 2020 when we did the first one. 5-hour run, now the cursed one. It's a blessed one. By the time y'all hear this, we be halfway through the next one. Bless up. All the rappers we lost, I'm hoping they rest up. Back to my roots like Questlove. Still avoiding the extras. What will they say today? I came from carrying crates to touring through various states. I'm doing what's never been done to this day. Even the great could be on the plate. Nobody's safe. Abracadabra, so I'm in half and then reattach them. I'm doing magic. Can you escape? I gotta say what it is. I've been the one taking the risk. Y'all creating the hate, but I be creating with hit. Ain't no way we can miss. Ain't no way we can miss. Ain't no way we can miss. Can't put a grade on my shit. They gonna try me, they on my body, no Illuminati. Killing them easy, God, I'm doing this thing as a hobby. I'm running it back to back to back to back, ain't no one beside me. I'm doing them grimy, yeah. I don't know what got inside me, yeah. Yo, yeah.
Salute to Nas. He turns 50 years of age next month. This man turns 50 years of age next month. When you was 15 years of age, did you ever think that 50 looks good? I'm almost 50. I make 50 look good. All you folks out there, don't take my words too hard, but take it for what it is. If you hate yourself, go kill yourself. But you should love yourself. Stop aging yourself. Stop making ourselves wither away. Just because you get older in age does not mean that you must become old in life. Yes, having money can keep you looking young, but having the right mind and having a purpose can keep you also looking young. Many people look old and done because they live a life with no purpose. So they have no point of living, and they really wish they was dead. But if you love yourself, take care of yourself, and keep yourself a beautiful temple, and that's godliness. Take care of your temple, folks. That's godliness. On that note, black magic. Let's stop casting these spells of negative, unproductive, artificialness. Let's continue to put out the right images. Let's continue to put out the right love, the right energy. Shout out to Nas. Shout out to hip hop. Shout out to our culture. Let's embrace each other. We don't have to put everybody else, every other human being before our race of human beings. We have enough of our human beings to really have love for, to allow it to lead. We don't have to go look for others to lead. All right, folks. So shout out to us. Top 5. We already know Nas is in the top 5. Stop playing. Top 5 of rappers out there. We know Nas is in the top 5. Stop playing. Stop playing. And the sad thing about it, Big is not in my top 5. That's when Biggie was alive. He was not in my top 5. Because when I listen to hip hop, I don't listen because you can put some words together and make it sound right and rap. When I listen to hip hop, one of your songs better make a teardrop from my motherfucking eye. One of your songs better make a teardrop from my eye. Not one Biggie song's ever made a teardrop from my eye. That's some next shit. See, when I speak, I'm gonna say some deep shit because it's not gonna be the normal shit. But when I listen to hip hop, when I listen to the music, I'm not looking because I ain't shaking my ass. I'm not dancing. I'm not looking for a song that's gonna make me dance. I'm looking for a song that's gonna make me feel the words. That's what hip hop is. Hip hop is not a music that we made to really dance to. Hip hop is a music that we made for you to feel. You got to feel this music, and the music will make you do what the music is meant to do. So if it's meant, understand this music is going to make the warrior in you, and now you're going to feel warrior spirit. It's going to bring the thug in you. It's going to make you feel the thug. See that is, but the dance part, that's for those folks who's in the artificial shit, because hip hop is not a dance music. Hip hop is actually really a warrior's music, and the devil is in control of it. That's why it got us killing each other, because it knows it's supposed to be against it. Shout out to you, Nas. Shout out to Black Magic. Shout out to Icy Don and the FDMG Boogieman for putting out this eloquent breakdown review of black magic, being able to relate it to real life, being able to break down the words, review it, and give his best synopsis of how he reviewed and heard the words. When I listen to those words, I hear for what it is. Shout out to you, Nas. Nas also, he had his, I won't say ego problem, but what I'm saying, he has feelings. And to disrespect this boy as he's still doing it and doing it at the highest of high levels, like KRS One level. KRS One right now is doing it at the highest of high levels. But this is straight creative art at its highest. Black magic. Shout out to you, Nas. Peace. All right, folks. Remember back when I said, yo, we're gonna have to follow that. We're gonna have to follow that $10 billion effing telescope. That $10 billion telescope they got going in space and all over the place. You know how like when you go to the airport and when you're driving, I'm from New York, and when you're driving down Belt Parkway, yeah, I think it's Belt Parkway. You got the JFK Airport, John F. Kennedy Airport, whatever that shit is. Yeah, and you got the lights. You be seeing the lights just flashing, so that the planes, can land properly. What in the hell is this telescope doing out there? Even though it's dark out there, and it's supposed to be dark in space, this telescope flying with all these billion-dollar mirrors will pick something up. What are they trying to do? I don't know, but I can give my nigga assumption of what they're doing. They trying to bring whatever's out there to the course. It's like they trying to pick a dog fight. Because chaos is chaos. Chaos want chaos. Chaos want destruction because chaos want to bring an artificial life. So to bring an artificial life, it means to get rid of the majority of the humans by all means. Whether they have the humans do it, whether they do it through drugs and administering diseases, whether they do it through wars, or whether they do it through, I would say, outer space contact. As long as they can have some seeds to help shit grow again, and then they do some experiments to make life grow faster in an artificial way, then the devil did a good job. Because the devil's job is to eradicate life, not bring beautiful life into the world. So when we look at this outer space UFO, all these flying objects now, what is this all about? Where are we going with this? What's popping? Okay, folks. Well, you got orbs, you got balls flying in the sky, you got little black orbs flying, you got little orbs doing things that you've never seen done before. You had hearings on this shit. I watched the hearing over and over and over again. I watched the hearing about like 10 times. About the classified hearings of the UFOs that's been flying all over the place forever. Now, my two brown eyes was looking in the sky, and I saw an unidentified flying object. Not just one, but I saw 4. And they all met up in a diamond shape, a triangle shape, and they all just north, south, east, west, all went their own way in seconds. What the fuck? In a matter of seconds. Sorry, folks, my bad. Sorry. technical difficulties on the set. Yo, Bronx, what's good, man? Sorry. Flat power guard, no doubt. Without flat power guard. Flat power. Yo, what's so funny? But for all those people who saying that the world is flat, and then you got all the people saying the world is an orb, it's a globe. Pick up a quarter. A quarter is round, and a quarter is flat. So both of you motherfuckers right. So now let's just get ready for the war that must take place on this flat, round world. How about that one? You're right. It's flat. You're right. It's a circle. You're right. Now what? Is there anything that's going to take place on this flat, round, globe, circle, whatever fuck that you want to call it? Is it something that's going to take place on it that's going to be even worse than arguing about whether it's flat or round? Well, that's where I'm on right now. So we got these UFOs flying around. These people said that their technology from their studying is far out of our reach, that if they decided to become hostile, we would be done. They said that we would be done. Can you imagine that, folks? We'd be done. They said that they have such technology that if they became hostile, we would be done. Now, the most funniest thing about that is that if they really believe that, why we have not been in the orange state, a red state in the last 5 minutes, fuck years. Why in the last 5 minutes we have not been in a cold orange? I just watched the hearing, and the hearing, they had 3 different sources speaking, and they said, "Yo, do you think that these entities can become hostile?" They said yes, and they said, if they became hostile, do we have a chance? They said no. So if they say that they have these entities that's flying around might, I mean, they ain't say might, they say they could be very hostile. They can be hostile, and we have no chance. Why we are not on alert? Why we are not at a level of preparation? Why is it that we will have to wait for panic mode for us to be in complete uncontrollableness for us now to be on alert? That don't make sense to me. Like I said, I watched the hearing, folks. So it made me realize that we are dealing with demons. So you got to listen to them. You have to listen to what words that come out of people's mouths for you to know what it is. Like even when a dog is barking, I can tell the difference between a hostile dog and a dog that just happened to see me from the bark. From the bark. So from the words that's coming out these mouths from these people, I can tell you that these people are demons. Because if they felt a need to do a major conference on beings that might be hostile to people, and we've done seen enough little silly alien movies to know that this technology might be seriously real, and if we don't have the bulletproof vest to protect ourselves, if we don't have the gas mask to protect ourselves, then we need to be on a certain level of preparation. And either if we had those things to protect ourselves, we gotta be on preparation. And for them not to be talking about preparation for an alien attack, for them not to be even putting out commercials like preparation for an alien attack, where to go. They can even put out hypothetically speaking advertisement. Hypothetically speaking, if we was to be attacked from a being from outer space, do you know where to go? Hypothetically speaking, do you know where your bunkers, your local bunker is? They can be doing commercials like that just so that they can put the spell in the people's head, cast the spell and put in the people's head. It's time for you to prepare. But no, we don't even get that. So that's how you know you're dealing with a demon. So when you look at when you look at the skies and you look at you're looking at this UFO shit, whether you the UFO being or if you the one who's been keeping an eye on it, both of them shit is wrong. And the one that's been keeping an eye on this shit, if you've been watching this shit like it's candy, like it's eye candy, and you've been watching it for 1 year and 2 years and 5 years, and we not on alert, you the demon. And we the people need to wake up and realize that shit. For us to sit there and listen to them talk about they seen this shit for 8 years, they've been shit like they even asked a question like they asked a question of how long back have we been like in close contact with them, like extreme close contact. They said like the early 1940s and 1930s, like extreme close contact. So why we don't have no preparation packages? Why we don't have like in every household the same way like in the buildings and the projects and shit like that in the hospitals, you have fire extinguishers. Why we don't have no certain type of survival kit? Because you got the demons in control. So I want y'all all to know that that's what we're talking about. We're talking about demons in control. So whether they talk about UFOs, aliens, or what, no matter what, whoever's following it is a demon. So now we got two entities we got to worry about. The entity that they say is coming, and then the entity that's watching it, because the entity that's watching it is not giving the local people no form of preparation, and that is wickedness. That is wickedness. I'm laying here in the zone. I'm in my zone. Got the camera on, blacking out, eyes closed, in straight puppet form. I'm a puppet right now. I don't even know what's saying. What say me? All I just know is that these words got to come out. My man said the bronze flat power guard. And then he got Slew Foot Slim. Slew Foot Slim. How y'all cats be coming up with these names? Slew Foot Slim. The not Bronx, but bronze flat power guard. Where do y'all get these names from? Y'all will even say Don M, the FDM, because that's my name, Don M. That's really my name. And the FDMG is the school that I had to be a boogeyman for. So how you get to Slew Foot Slim? How you get that? Where did that come from? Slew Foot Slim, and then bronze flat power guard. So you're the bronze. You mean your skin color bronze flat power guard. Like where we come up with these names? Yo, this is some shit. I want to know who got the most unique name on YouTube. on the social media, who got the illest name? Who got the illest social media name? Who got the illest social media name? So let's go back to these UFOs flying. With all the sightings that we've been seeing, all the sightings that we've been hearing about, why we don't have a UFO package kit, a UFO invasion kit, a UFO readiness kit, a UFO package kit. Like, yo, maybe I can put together, maybe I can sell it. Maybe I can put together the UFO package kit, survival kit, and go out there and sell it. Maybe I need to go to Mexico and sell it during the UFO time when they be having the UFO season. It's coming around the corner. Big thing they do in Roswell. Maybe I need to sell the UFO readiness package. What do you put in what do you put in the UFO readiness package? I would say definitely a face mask, a gas mask. You know what I'm saying? A gas mask definitely got to go in the UFO readiness package. And to be honest, why haven't a company come out with special made gas masks? Like, the world really think that the world is good, huh? The world, I guess we really, maybe I'm just the evil one. Maybe I just think retardedly and wicked. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm the wrong thinker. I don't know. But there should be some type of gas mask in every home. Every home should get a gas mask. Like, that should be part of the household now. Why? Shit. Well, I mean, you have fires in Canada burning, then you got smoke in New York and in Philly and Jersey. We need gas masks. You had COVID shutting down the whole world. We need some form of regular mask just giving out. It should, all this craziness always happen where you need it, and it's not even about selling it. It's about it's inevitable. You know these things are going to happen. You know, you see that you've been studying this shit for 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 years. You know shit is going to happen. Give it to the people. Don't sell it to them. Oh, I forgot. Y'all want most of the people to die anyway. See, that's the part that y'all forget. That's the part that y'all don't want to, that y'all don't want to hear. That the whole purpose is to kill you folks. So if they are preparing for a major annihilation of humans, why the humans are not retaliating? Because you got to go to work tomorrow, the next day. You got to go to work the next day so you can't fight to survive for your future. I get it. I get it. So the UFOs that's flying right now, folks, it's either alien, government, or spiritual beings. And whatever it is, we as human beings must be prepared for that evasion or that encounter, so we can either live with them live amongst them with love, or we can fight amongst them with survival and protection. But no matter what, folks, don't let this conversation just disappear and fade. Don't act like they're not talking about this shit. Don't act like you've never seen something, because you know you've seen something, and now it's time to talk about it. If you've seen something before and you know you saw something before, it's now time to talk about it, because people ain't gonna think you crazy. And even back then, people didn't really think you was crazy. It's all in your own head. The craziest thing is that these UFOs, these flying objects, are really being over land. So in other words, they're not hiding. It's not like these things are hiding anymore. Now, why are they not hiding? Are they not hiding because this is like the new generation of the youth aliens, the youth aliens? They smoking weed and they getting high and shit like that. Where they like, yo, we ain't gotta hide no more. Yo, we the superior beings. We gonna go out there. So is this the rebel kids that we seeing? Huh? Huh? Are we seeing the rebels of the alien race? That's the reason why they popping up all over the place now, because it's the rebel ones. They're like, man, fuck that, man. We can blast these humans. They ain't shit. I'm going in. I'm going to town. I ain't hiding in the clouds. I'm going 30,000 feet. I ain't gonna stay 65,000 feet up. I'm going 30,000 feet. You going 30,000 feet? Oh, you know that's the restricted zone. So what? We going 30,000 today. Matter of fact, I'm going 12. So that's what we seen. We seen the rebels. We seen the rebel aliens. They're gonna pick a fight with us, and then the seniors, they're gonna come out and end the war. Like, oh, that was our rebel kids. We so sorry. We apologize. You know, kids. They just don't not act. I'm so sorry for my kids' actions. Can you forgive us? Can we please have that peaceful relationship that we once had 100 years ago? Forgive our children. You know, children. Is that going to be the conversation that the alien nation going to have with us? Forgive their kids because their kids was acting up because they just wanted to show off. Is that the reason why we seeing all this technology like really just like all out the woodworks, like heavy? Everybody with their camera and phone now got fucking images of UFOs and this shit. Like, yo, did you see my video that I posted? Like, everybody got, did you see my video I posted? A UFO now? Is that because these young aliens is just coming out the closet like, yo, we don't care. We the bad ones. Because they listen to hip hop. They listen to that black magic. Huh? Yes, I can relate it to too. So the aliens are listening to that black magic shit, and it's stirring up the warrior in them and making them want to come down 15,000 feet and start a fight with us. That's what's going on. Satellite radio got them listening to hip hop in the space, huh? Oh. Satellite radio got the aliens jamming in space because hip hop and no races has been, you know what I'm saying? The hip hop and all races, you know what I'm saying? In all races, the human race and the alien race. Do aliens be bumping to that bass? Got the younger generation of aliens coming down on some gangster shit. See, I can paint a picture for a movie. I can give you the next Steven Spielberg movie. The aliens invasion and how it all started. That satellite radio. They would listen to Tupac. They would listen to Tupac, and they got that warriorism up. Folks, although I paint this picture and it might sound a little funny. I paint it a little comical. I paint the picture because that's my reality. That's my Picasso. I think satellite radio allowed these aliens to really hear our music, and they come to take over, folks. They want to see Beyonce and Jay-Z. But it's government. The government behind it on any level, whether they know it should exist, whether they're in control of it, whatever it is, if you believe, if you're a person out there believe the government is behind it, then it's time for us to get in formation and get ready. Because the government can't have nothing good coming from this shit when they ready to do what they gotta do. Nothing good gonna come from some alien invasion shit. They ain't gonna come like some pilgrims to Indians and exchange fucking beads for the cocaine fields. Gave some beads for the whole poppy fields. They got some old shiny fake metal, and they gave up acres and acres of land, of poppy. Nah, this ain't that type of part. You ain't gonna trick us and fool us. If the government's behind this shit, and you believe the government's behind it, because I've been telling you about NASA. Stop supporting product for NASA. There's no reason for us to help NASA with anything at this point of life, because NASA has not given us no information. NASA has not given us nothing for the amount of money that NASA received. NASA don't give us no information. They don't give us no credibility. They give us humans nothing. But they want you to buy their clothes now. They want the black people to buy their hoodies. So like I said, if this government is way behind this shit, we need to tear the roof off. Now, if we talk about this, some spiritual angels and demon shit, and never did we think that they do fly in technical shit. They move around through technology. If that's the level of shit, the level of that we are on right now, and it's now coming out, and it's not that it's now coming out, but it's now time to come out. And these are spiritual beings that's coming. How do you prepare for that? No matter what, we must prepare for something to come from the skies. And that's what I want us to realize. No matter what the breakdown, whether it's alien, government, or some godly devil shit, we have to know that we must prepare. Because now it's right on the table, it's on your phone, it's in the spotlight, it's on your 50-inch screen TV, and it's saying UFO sightings are real. When will the aliens attack? So when that attack comes, folks, how ready will you be? How ready will you be? So you gotta ask yourself that question. Are you deep? So are you so much into a spell that you don't know what to do? Are you so much in the spell that you don't know what to believe? Well, I just want you to get out the spell. And the way that you get out the spell is to get into another spell. And the spell that you must get into right now is the spell of the warrior. Warriors, come out and play. Shout out to all the warriors out there. I just want to say thank you for your listening ear and your support. We talked about black magic. You know what I'm saying? We broke down black magic because I always talk about Jezebel. I always talk about the spiritual side of life. And then Nas make this joint black magic, and he said, "Yo, hip hop ain't always just about fat asses and cash and money that you're spending, because that's the black magic spell that they want you to be under, so that you don't see and realize that there is beings outside human beings living amongst you that might attack. We don't know, but you got your bling on, and you're gonna be dropping like it's hot partying when that all happens. Time to get prepared, folks. Bring it all to one fold. The only spell that we need to be in is a spell of warriors. We gotta be in the spell like Terrence Crawford was. Terrence Crawford was underneath a trance, and that's the reason why. Well, I knew he was going to put that work in because he was in the trance from day one. And we got to prepare ourselves the same way that Terrence Crawford prepared for that fight with Errol Spence. We must prepare. Funny thing is, I knew he was going to win because the fight was scheduled for his mom's birthday. I could not see him lose on his mom's birthday. So he prepared for that day, and he prepared, and he slaughtered that dude, Errol Spence. So, folks, if we prepare, and we prepare to break the black magic spell that we've been underneath of the hate, self-hate, lust, and weakness, and we can get into the new spell of warrior spirit, we will be able to defeat all obstacles that come our way. So we're going to go back to your boy Nas, and I'm going to sign off. So as we began, is how we end. It's Queen's thing, baby. Shout out to your boy. Sucker butt. Oh, word? You don't want to go back now? Are you serious? Yo, shout out to that dude. The pimp. But yo, look at this shit. I'm looking at it and I'm seeing the Nas Magic album reaction. You know what I'm saying? 31,000. You know, this is what they do. They reviewing. Do y'all want to hear what they guys say? You know what I'm saying? I'm just pulling this up. I'm just seeing this. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Let's see what this dude had to say. It says, "My first thoughts on Nas Magic 2 album." Okay, I want y'all to see what made me do this review. This is my first time seeing all this stuff. I promise you, I didn't look at none of this stuff. I was trying to figure out why Black Magic wasn't coming back up on my screen, and so this came up on my screen. I'm just gonna check out one of these people's reviews. I'm gonna do it live. I'm gonna see what he has to say about this album. Okay, let's see. All right, two things that's funny style with this dude. One, to me, he looked too much like a homo. Even if he's not, he still looked too much like a homo. So that's disturbing me. But I ain't gonna lie, the 50 Cent song and Nas, it was 50 Cent just seemed like he all these years that he didn't do nothing with Nas, he could have gave a little bit more stronger lyrics on that. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, yeah, it's nothing. We do this, but no, these young kids they wanted that heat. So Abracadabra, that song was one of the songs I was playing too. I like that one as well. And like I said, the Motion song, I was going to go to Motion for you because Motion is fire. The 21 song is fire as well because that song is fire because Nas did that song and album for him because 21 actually violated him. But a lot of people want to sleep on this Black Magic song. That's why it made me do the review because this is going to go over their heads. This Black Magic song because a lot of people they don't understand like Nas is on the deep part. But I'm gonna finish. Let this guy talk. Let's hear what he got to say. Yeah, yes, I agree, and I agree with that. Yes, sir. hmm Okay, so that was what he said. I agree, but like I said, I want to see what someone have to say about that song Black Magic itself. Okay, because see, that's the reaction from the album. That's what they all doing the album. But I'm grabbing that song Black Magic, and I guarantee you, if you was to ask Nas, like, what was one of his favorite songs on the album, or you ask him, why he made that song, that's something deep about that song. So yeah, you folks, you go out there, you review it, and you find out what's good. What's this right here? Things turn worse for rap legend Nas after this info reveal Meek Mill speaks. What the hell's going on? Like I say, I'm not here to put nothing else up here, but I'm just looking at some other shit. What's this all about? I ain't got time for the gossip shit. All right, folks, we're gonna end this just like how we began. We're gonna go back to the Nas song. I'm trying to figure out why it's Black Magic. Sorry. All right, so we're gonna go back to the song as we began. We're gonna end it. when I was looking at it, I was trying to figure out, was he doing a little piece from the movie? What was that movie called? Where she was playing with, she was making them sink in the sand. They was sinking in a sunken place. Well, yeah, I could see that movie was. I could tell that he took some little pieces from that movie. Creative. Yeah, folks. Just had to do that for you. I want y'all to go to it, check it out for yourselves. You know what I'm saying? I want you to go to Nas. I want you to go to his album, review it yourself, review it with your ears open, your eyes listening, your ears open and your eyes listening. I want you to see the words, see what he's really saying. I want you to hear with your eyes, visualize the words to understand what he's really saying in this album right here. The calling is being made. The time is now. It's time for us to rise up. Black man rise, original rebel. Thank you for your listening ear, your support. Have a beautiful night, folks. Peace.